Okay, I'm going to make a video here. I've just installed a well, and I can clearly see, I've heard from a lot of people, my filter, my Rusco filter blocked up the other day, and when it did, this power pressure relief valve popped off. And the well kept running, so I shut it off. I got to get a shut off out here. This is brand new setup. Okay, but I'm going to show you something that saved me some money today. I was getting ready to run down and buy one of these pressure relief valves for $15 or so, because it kept leaking after the Rusco filled up, and it spewed out of there. It kept leaking after I solved the problem. So what I did is I came out here with a wrench and everything, and I tried my best to get this off, and I even held it here with a pipe wrench, and I couldn't get this brass fitting off. So I went ahead and said, hey, what the hey? I made sure I turned my power off, and I went ahead and I lowered my pressure down to 0 at first, but clearly I think it's safe to do this. I came out here. Here's what I would suggest if this is leaking. Take this off. Now you guys can berate me if you want. Take this off, and you'll see there's a little thing that a screwdriver can touch. Now what mine was doing, now this is set at 75 psi. It says do not adjust. If you unscrew this, you can create a condition. Right now my water's at 50 or 60 pounds. You can create a condition where the spring inside here starts leaking. And a lot of people are having a problem. They're having a problem with this valve leaking. So I took this apart. I took this screw all the way out under no pressure. Don't do this when there's pressure on it. And I went ahead and put it back together, and I screwed this down. I didn't know how far. Apparently the farther you screw it down, the more pressure it takes to overcome the spring. So I pulled it down until actually it stops leaking, and then I go one full turn after that. Now that right there should be somewhere in the neighborhood of 75, 80 pounds. And I didn't have to go buy a new pressure release valve. One last thing, if you unscrew this all the way out under pressure, you're going to get hurt. Make sure you turn all the pressure off, unscrew this all the way out, and there's a little pop-up valve in there. Pull that pop-up valve out, and all it is a flat washer, a flat rubber washer with a screw to change it. So if the washer looks bad, then just change the washer and put it back together. You don't have to buy a new one of these. It's just a spring holding down another brass poppet with a regular faucet type black flat washer on the other side. Okay, thanks.